The one who has not had the opportunity to feel the joy from above, the heavenly joy, and lacks spiritual experience, can easily fall into delusion if they are not cautious. The devil is cunning and evil. He slightly stirs the human heart, and one begins to feel some satisfaction, but in reality, the devil leads them into delusion, giving them the impression that this satisfaction is spiritual in nature, that it is from God. He steals the heart, and the person thinks they are on the right path. I did not feel disturbed, they say. Yes, but what you felt is not true spiritual joy. Spiritual joy is something heavenly. The devil can appear as an angel or as a saint. A demon disguised as an angel or a saint spreads disturbance, which belongs to him, while a true angel or saint always spreads heavenly joy and bliss. A humble and pure person, even if they lack experience, can always distinguish a true angel of God from a demon disguised as an angel of light because they possess spiritual purity and are thus connected with the angel. However, an egoist and someone who indulges in bodily pleasures is easily deceived by the cunning devil. When the devil presents himself as an angel of light, but as soon as a person introduces a humble thought into their actions, the devil disappears. One evening, after Vespers, I was sitting on a bench in my cell, in the monastery of Stomio in Kanitsa, and praying. Suddenly, I heard music coming from the guest house, which was a bit further away. I was surprised. What instruments are playing so far away? I said to myself. The feast day had passed. I got up from the bench and went to the window to see what was happening outside. However, I saw nothing. There was silence everywhere. Then I realized it was an attack by the tempter, just to interrupt my prayer. I returned and continued praying. Suddenly, a strong light filled the cell. The ceiling disappeared, the roof vanished, and a pillar of light appeared, reaching all the way to heaven. At the very top of that pillar of light, I saw the face of a young blonde man, with long hair and a beard, who resembled Christ. Since I could see only half of his face, I got up from the bench to see him fully. Then I heard a voice within me. You are worthy to see Christ. And who am I, the unworthy, to be worthy to see Christ? I asked and crossed myself. The light and face disappeared, and I saw that the ceiling and roof were back in place. If a person does not have their head very well secured, the cunning one can impose a thought of pride and lead them into delusion with imagination and false light, which does not elevate to heaven but plunges into chaos. Therefore, one should never seek light and God's grace-filled gifts and so on, but repentance. Repentance will bring humility, and then the good God will grant them whatever they need. When I was in the hermitage on Sinai, in the cave of Saint Epistemia, once the tempter tried to serve me. Not far from the cell, there were 3 or 4 steps. At night, when the sky was clear, and the starlight was strong, I would go into the caves, and to descend the steps, I would light only a torch. One night I wanted to light the torch, but it wouldn't light. Suddenly, a bright beam of light, like a spotlight, appeared from a rock. Everything around was illuminated. May I never see such light again, I said and returned inside. The light immediately disappeared. Look at the devil. He didn't want me to bother with the torch to descend. Isn't it a pity, he says, that he is so bothered? I'll give him light. What kindness! How did you know, Elder, that it was not from God? Well, it's understandable. It's a dreadful thing.